Hello, everyone. Crystal here with your January 4th, 2020 daily tarot reading. And as always, I hope that you have a beautiful day. We are looking into the overall energy of this January 4th. So we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Moon card, and the King of Swords. So, very bluntly, a lot of you all will be realizing some secrets or some type of new found understanding around realizing that for one, you can't always get what you want, and you have to stop giving to situations that don't give to you. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, let's start there. The Six of Pentacles in reverse is two different mentalities. One of them is the type of person who feels like life owes them something. I should have this, I should have that. But who says? And don't get me wrong. I know that there are plenty of times in my life where I've been like, what the hell? Like, when do I get my lump sum of cash? Or when do I get my big break or my lucky time period? It's natural as a human to have insecurity. It's natural to want something amazing. I think no matter what type of person you are, we all wish and want for happiness, to be liked, to be loved, to be understood. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse is saying nobody owes you anything. If you haven't put the work in, don't expect work out. And so some people, they have their hand out their whole life feeling that, oh, if I'm at rock bottom, I'll just call this person and ask them for something. Not thinking about what that person might be going through. In life, we have to be the have, and sometimes we have to be the have nots. And if we play one role too much, being that type of person, getting into relationships always expecting for the partner to take care of you or do something for you or give you something, then you'll always be short-changed and short-handed, because you cannot put that pressure on people, and you shouldn't always be in one position of playing the victim and or being the victim. At some point, you have to pull your bootstraps up. You have to realize that, yeah, life might suck a little bit, but I have to change my own reality. I have to do what's necessary in my life to be in a position to help people the way that I wish that I could have been helped. That's so much more positive and so much more powerful than just waiting on something to come around. Now, the thing that's annoying with the Six of Pentacles in reverse is you also can't get into this I was used mentality when you allowed yourself to keep giving and giving to a one-sided situation. Now, to others of us, this will be a message of giving a little bit more. Some of you are a bit too stingy, too selfish. What can I get out of this situation in life? And you need to actually give someone a helping hand today. Now, the Six of Pentacles on a very, very practical, don't go deep level is saying if you're looking for help today, you might not get it in the way that you expect. Especially when it comes to practical matters. It might come completely different from what you had in mind. And sometimes it can speak of you needing to help yourself and help from the outside not being there. Now, the next card that we have is the moon. Oh my gosh. And anytime the moon comes up, it's like, it's a little eerie. It is. I hate to say that word, but it really is. It's kind of, my friend Gregory Scott, he uses this example and it makes so much sense. When you walk through a forest in the daytime, it's beautiful. It's nothing about it that seems scary or questionable. It's just beautiful. It's enjoying nature. Walk through that same forest at nighttime and tell me you don't feel a little paranoid or a little, whatever. And if you don't, then oh my gosh, how much spiritual work have you done? You probably lean more towards the intuition than the insecurity. But unfortunately, a lot of us deal with insecurities. And so the moon card brings that forward. It says that you can't project your insecurities and or shortcomings on people today. And know that people might do that to you. Now, sometimes the moon card is a secret being exposed, some type of hidden, unseen element to your life being brought to the forefront. Your intuition will be super heightened today. But like I said, if you're in a state of paranoia, which is rushy and for sure, and I just know, that's why people embarrass themselves when they're like, I know this will happen. I know Trump will be president, or I know Biden will be president, or I know Bernie Sanders will be president. It's like, you really don't know anything until it happens, right? And that's the moon card. It's like surprise. It's like what you thought wasn't going to happen happened. And that's the moon card. It's like it can be so much intuition, and it could be you saying, I know in my heart that something is going to change in my life, or something is going to be revealed, some truth is going to come to surface, and I feel it. I know I feel it. That's intuition. That's not being overly ego filled or overly sure. It's allowing wiggle room. Okay, so the moon card wants you to do that. Now, the last card that we have here, now it's also about the mother, the divine feminine energy in your life. So if you want to check on mom, or if your mom has passed over, sending her love today, she's probably sending you love. Now, the last card we have is the King of Swords. So logic rules all today. Because, with the moon card, Six of Pentacles in reverse, you can get in your feelings about what you've given and what you're not getting in return. But the King of Swords says, who cares? Lighten it up. The King of Swords is the type of person who walks into a situation, and as a psychiatrist or a psychologist, he looks at the situation, or she looks at the situation and says, you know what? If we break this down from a logical standpoint, all of you were wrong. Now, mom, you were probably wrong the most because you, just for example, right? You were the head of the household. You were the person, you were the adult in the situation, meaning that you should have had more wisdom. But if we look at everything, everyone played their part. If you feel used, if you feel like people are hiding things from you, it's only something within them or within yourself that you're ignoring and you're running from. And the universe is constantly showing you that you have to deal with this. And the King of Swords makes those harsh decisions. The King of Swords is like, look, this is how things need to be. This is how it's going to be. Now what we love about this energy is, oh my gosh, when it comes to communication and logic and speaking, if you really sit back and think about what you're going to say before you say it, you can get your message across. And I mean, you can really hit hard. But if you overanalyze it, get too much in your feelings, you'll get delusional. The moon card rules Pisces and Cancer. And we all know a Cancer or a Pisces who has went a bit overboard in their imagination sometimes, creating false scenarios that don't even exist, and or sometimes being so intuitive it's scary. So you have to find your balance, but you have to look at the logic. Sometimes when we get too intuitive and too spiritual and I know, you don't know, and then you end up looking stupid because you didn't use any logic, by leaving room for man, by leaving room for woman, that we can all be wrong in any situation. What I love is the power to be able to make amazing decisions today if you take a more detached approach to today. Okay, I feel bad, but I still have to go to work. I feel bad, but logically speaking, once I drink my coffee, I always feel better. I feel bad, but I'll call a friend. Air signs, the King of Swords wants you to talk, to communicate, to tell people, speak out, write a song, journal, do anything, but don't try to hold it in today. Just let it out, speak what you want. Today is super powerful because you have the ability to command in life what it is that you want, as long as you're logical with it. So today is amazing. And now, yes, we have the swords energy with the moon card having the most power today, which can sometimes cause a clash. But what you can do is you can say, all right, I looked at my daily tarot reading and I know today was either for me to take a complete logical approach, or if I am going to take an emotional approach, I use my intuition, which does not rush me. It does not make me feel over egotistical. It does not make me condemn others. It does not make me feel like everyone is against me. It just gives me decent, calm heads up that I need to make it through my day. So I hope that this helped, and I'm sending you a whole lot of love. Have a great Monday, and I'll talk to you later.